Hello, pioneers, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Let's dive back in, shall we? Silas, welcome back to the channel. You like that Thomas the Tank Engine thumbnail, do you? Yeah, I thought that was cute. Sometimes I can be a little too cute for my own good, but that one seemed pretty good. Okay, so when we left off, we were experimenting with the idea of setting up some train stations. And in retrospect, after having thought about it, I think we're only going to need 2 stations here, or 2 freight platforms for this particular line. Now, we have yet to actually complete this line, so it needs a lot of work, but I think that's okay. One other thing I realized back here is that we need input and output buffers so that the loading and unloading of trains doesn't interrupt anything. I need to get rid of these temporarily. Let's turn off self-driving. Let's cancel the docking. And now we should be able to delete these, right? All right, we'll leave you like that for now. So we need input and output buffers. Because when we're unloading here, the belts are stopped, and we don't want that to happen. And when we're loading over there, the belts are stopped, and we don't want that to happen. So we're going to need buffers kind of everywhere. Let's see how I want to do this. So I do want to change this belt to have a buffer. These might be a little too close to each other. I'm not sure. I guess we'll put some space down between the stations. And then I'll have one buffer over here. I guess like this. Let's get down here and figure out what the best way to do this is. I guess if we want to leave some space, or... No, we can have one on the other side. So we can bring this right up to here, I think. We'll have the output flow. Hey, Pila, welcome back to the channel. Younger brother, it sounds like? If you want to know why he's making threats, it's because he's your younger brother, that's why. Or I guess your older brother, maybe, as well, could do the same. All right, so there's a buffered version of that line. Looks good. We're going to need buffers for these 2 lines as well. This one's going to be the pure node. Could have up to 1200. It'll start at 780, so 1 should be sufficient. That's an output line here. Oh, I've got it backwards. Let's get it nice and close into the station. Huh, now why won't that work? Oh, it's from there, that's why. Okay, so that output line would be fine. We'll do the thing up to the top later. And then I don't think we need you. So we'll just connect you up instead. If we can, that looks good. I think we only need 2 stations here. We will need room for the lifts. Now this is going to need 2 lifts out. So we'll need space for that. And then we're going to want 2 inputs as well. So this one's going to share a normal node and an impure node. So it's going to have 900 per minute coming in. And we're going to split that into two 240 lines. So let's see how this would work first. I'm going to bring this up here somewhere, like this, and have a line going in there-ish. And then we got an issue of how to do this second one. I think we bring it out with a splitter. That seems like that'll work. So those will be a pair of 240 lines. And over here, we'll have a 780 line. Rodney, welcome back to the channel. Chocho, not sure what that means. Oh, choo-choo, very funny. Yes, very, very clever. Very well done. Okay, so each of these is going to be 450. Let's figure those out. How does that work? Like that? Looks good. Why is that going this way? Oh, that's weird. Oh, I see. I can't draw it that way. I got to put this here instead. Okay. That doesn't quite work. Man, getting these things exactly right is so challenging. Why does that look off? Okay, because it is off. It's not got enough spacing. Interesting. I guess that's right. Father just bought a gaming laptop, doesn't know how to do anything on it. Well, I'm sure you'll be able to teach him. All right, this is looking good finally. Okay. I think we're gonna have to do something interesting with you, which is that gonna have to bring you out to here first, and then connect you up. All right, that looks good, I think. Now, why is the spacing off again? Yeah, the spacing's off again. I made it too wide again. I don't quite understand how I managed to do this, but because there's exactly that much space. So this one should be here. God damn it. I'm doing it again, you guys. I'm doing the thing where I get obsessed over aesthetics. I'm not supposed to do that in this playthrough. There we go. Okay, that looks right. All right, so I think we got this set now. Let's see. You're gonna be 450. So assuming I've got, I'm putting my number. I'm sort of putting the cart before the horse here. I'm assuming I counted my nodes correctly. You're going to be 780. Okay, so the front train here moving that way is supposed to go to the pure node. And let's just check the nodes, shall we? So we're coming over here. That's pure. That's normal. And that's impure, right? Okay, all right. So this will be, these numbers will be accurate if I do this right, which is a big question. So no, the front train, yeah, the front train is the pure and the impure node. No, the impure, the normal and the impure node. The rear train moving forward is the pure node. Got it. Okay. So now we're gonna actually build the track and then the mines and get them loading and set up the timetable and everything. What's our total here? 900, 1800, 2580. That's not a bad amount. That's close to 1200. That's more than 1200 lines. Over 2400. I'm not sure whether we're gonna need more than this. We might start with this and then see if we need more. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. Son of a bee sting, indeed, Rodney. All right, let's get moving here. Let's get started with building this actual track. So all of this can go. We can get rid of a lot of this. Like, looks like you're going out that direction, so that's generally okay. Yeah. All right, let's start building in this direction. We'll get out the old railway blueprint. Now, I can't really remember which direction. I guess the idea is that it's going to carry power with it. Along the path? I guess this will work. Yeah, okay. Once I get the rhythm down, we'll be okay. We'll go a lot faster. Looks like I am able to connect my hover pack to the rail since it's connected to power. So we need to curve around the coast here. Let's start making the turn, I think. I used to know how to... There was a way to use... where is it? There's a way to use the catwalk intersection to do something funky. Where you could rotate on a point. I can't remember how it worked, though. I think the idea was you connect it like that, and then I don't really remember the part after that. Because it's like you can... There was some way to do it that you could kind of rotate the way you wanted to. But I don't see much difference here. Let's just put that there. I guess that's fine-ish. No, yeah. I used to know how to do it. There's a way that you can rotate this piece so that this corner lines up with this corner, so you get an exact match on the corners, and then there's just space there. I can't remember how to do it, though. I definitely used it a lot before, but I've forgotten how to do it. It's fine. I can manage. That got turned around somehow. Curve around a little bit more here. It's actually still a pretty fast way to build a railroad. Something like that looks fine. All right, so let's take a look at where we are on the map and where our first node is. That one's claimed. We're headed over here. So if we go west, well, we'll want to go kind of that way, east, and then curve inwards towards the coast to pick up the ore. So we're actually doing pretty well. I'll put another curve here. Something like this. There we go. Looks good. I should honestly, I should get a blueprint for the curve of some sort. I've done that before. Do like you did. If you place the catwalk on the corner like you did, then place the catwalk to that catwalk, but rotate with 1 increment. Then pull out 2. Repeat that step and you have a perfect 10-degree angles. Yeah, I used to know how to do it because I made blueprints that used exact angles like that. But I know you're trying. I know what you're trying to describe, but it's without seeing somebody do it, it's kind of hard to put into text. Okay, so from here, I need to go pretty much the way I'm facing. So I need to go like that-ish. Yeah, this looks right. Okay, yeah, we're headed in the right direction. It's just a long way from here, so I just got to build a long stretch now. Fortunately, with these blueprints, that's not too hard. Might be clipping through some trees, looks like. I might be okay with that. Oh, really? Oh, we might go over them. Now, we'll be clipping through them a little bit. It's kind of cool, actually, driving through the trees. Now, this we have a bit more of a problem. Let's see. The ore is pretty much a straight shot ahead, but we need to get around this island. Once we get here, we're going to want to curve up and to the right. So I think we go right here. Around that side of the island, like down there. So actually, maybe I even curve in a little earlier and miss the trees. Oh, I forgot that I need power. Yeah, let's curve in a little earlier here and go down through there. I think I like that idea. How does that look? That looks about right. Use the good old Nobelisk and blow up nature. I mean, I could chop those trees down. It's more about finding the path that makes the most sense to me. Nice simple curve there. And now we're back in business. All right, now we bang over in that direction. I mean, I guess we can just do that. Railroad track curves too sharply. Okay. What if I come over here, plop this down, and do it this way? You kind of okay with that? It's a weird angle. It's a weird curve. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. Let's try doing something different there. Now, why is that not connected? Hold on, I've missed a connection somewhere. Okay, so previously with curves, I've gone out to there, and then I've made my turn. Something like this. Okay, that one works. That's better. By the way, where is... Yeah, it's ahead of... It's kind of a straight shot from here. It's like... It's right over there. Now we're going to want to come through this gap and then go this way. I think we're going to go through here. And then we might have an overland belt bringing in the last of the ore to a station over here somewhere. Okay, so we're on kind of a good shot here. We will need a little curve. Let's get that underway. That lives somewhere like that. Go underneath. Looks good, looks good. All right. Getting this built fairly quickly. The curves are slowing me down a bit, but you don't want a terrible train. It's gonna be part of the landscape that's pretty visible, so you want to make it pretty decently. Now we're gonna have to get around this. Looks like, huh. So I guess the ore is up on top of that. Yeah, the ore's up there. So we do want to go around the outside and up in that direction. So we need to start curving to the left here. We'll get a little bit closer. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we'll put the station probably right there. I think that's fine. This is looking pretty decent, I think. We'll get just past this rock, and then we'll create the station. Yeah, this looks okay, because the first ore is right up there somewhere. And we can bring it down and shuffle it in. Now, do I want to get past this thing? I think maybe I do. We'll get past this little arch here. Going along this path, this direction. Alright, that looks good. Put the station here. can't tell if that's correct. That is correct. Okay. That's going to be fine. And then we're heading kind of straight. I guess we're heading through there. Yeah, we're heading through that gap. So we'll need to do a turn fairly quickly. This is actually not going to work, but that's okay. Let's put the station down. Okay, train station. We'll have you facing forwards, like so. Then I need 2 freight stations, and I can't remember, was the... Which one was which? This one is the pure node, so it's the rear of 2, which means I need 1 empty platform, followed by 1 freight platform. Like that. There we go. And then connect this up. You're going to be purple for S.A.M. So is the station for that matter. Let's get a power connection to the platform for now. We can use that later. You are going to load the train, right? Yeah, the train is going to load here. And then we have S.A.M coming down from there. I guess this one you can only get if you build something to stand or you have the hover pack here with power. Okay. Let's see about getting ourselves some ore here. Oh, now why isn't that? Oh, I didn't connect the platforms, that's why. There we go. Let's put you there. Now, where is this S.A.M ore? Right there, huh? Delicious. Oh, and it's surrounded by radiation. Fantastic. Okay, let's get the miner down. The miner needs to aim towards the train, which that looks fine. And we're going to overclock you. You're going to get a 780 per second or per minute. There we go. Nope. 780. Very nice. Okay. Now, as for your output, you can just come along here to the edge. That would be very gracious of you. Surface is too uneven. That looks decent. Okay. I think we get it all the way down. So we're going to need to come out a bit. Let's put something here for this. Is that far enough out? Not quite. We need to get all the way down to the surface, so I need to make sure there's sufficient room for that. Now I might need... Yeah, I think I am going to need a floor hole here. Okay, there we go. Now to make this work, We'll build down with a wall, which will later be deleted. Where do I want to go here? I guess I come to here? Yeah, this looks about right. And then we're going to want to come over to the input port here. Let's go ahead and get something built for that. I guess that's not quite aimed right. It's close, but it's off by like a little bit. That looks right. Yeah, that's about as close as it's gonna get. All right, so why don't we bring you to here? I have another floor hole here. There we go. You can go up to the top. Like that. Looks good. Done with these walls now. You're going to come down to here. Actually, you're going to come down to here. Maybe not even like that. Maybe we'll aim you like this a little bit. Looks good. Okay, we will need a buffer here. So I'll place something down for that. Man, it gets dark fast. We'll need an industrial buffer here. Or we don't need an industrial buffer, we need a buffer. A storage container. Like this. We're going into this rear one, right? Yeah, that looks good. Okay. You come in there. You come over here. Maybe we'll pull this forward a little bit. Pull this to here. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I guess that's fine. And that gets us what we need. There we go. There's the first S.A.M connection done. The pure node is on the line. All right, onwards through the channel. Should be interesting trying to build this. Okay, here we go, headed in the right direction now. Build more. I guess I should be checking that I can actually go through here first, but like looking at the map, seems like we should be able to, so I'm just kind of taking it on faith for now. We need a very small turn here. Like that, I think. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, we got to thread this needle. This should be entertaining to see if I can make this work. We also got to keep a track on where this next ore node is because we're going to need a station. Oh, I really like that we're going under that arch, though. I think we need another small turn here, just like the smallest turn possible. Maybe like that. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Now, where's the second node? There's one up and to the left, up there that we need to get, and then there's one further through the canyon. So, how are we bringing you down? How are we bringing you down? Where are we bringing you down? Probably right... Let's think about this. We need room for a station, so we can't build it too much further forward than this. We need the room on either side. So I think we build a station here and bring it down these cliffs. There's no T in cliffs, but I said it as cliffs for some reason. I think so. All right, so train station. Now the remaining question will be whether or not we continue the line or if I get the other ore over here somehow. So we'll have a freight platform here. I'm gonna need more space. I don't need a full platform, but I need at least, I think, 2 more. Like that. So this is part of the forward one. Need a freight platform here, like that. And then we don't, I guess, actually I don't need the empty line, do I? So I didn't really need the extra space there. I could have done it just the way I had it. And I will redo it that way because that's better. All right, freight platform goes here. These guys get connected up. They're too far apart. Or they're too close together, rather. Okay, that works for that. And then we're going to take this up there to the S.A.M ore. You're going to need... I think we're far enough away from that we do have to go all the way through and maybe up here if we can swing that. Yeah, we have to go all the way. So you're going to need space there for a buffer. Storage container. That's going to live somewhere like this. Ah, that's too close, huh? Storage container lives somewhere like that. Looks good. Then starts making it its way down from above. Like this. I'm not a fan of that now. We'll move this. Okay. Why don't you come over in this direction? Like so. We'll take you up the coast as well. Get you as high as you can go. Let's grab some power too. You're gonna come over here like this. And then make your turn, I guess. That looks okay. Why don't you come to there? We'll grab some more power. You can come to right around there. Make your way up. How high can you get? The node's right around here. Okay, I can make this work. It's an interesting belt, but it works, I think. Where can you get to? Not quite high enough, huh? I'll have to do something like that. All right, there's the node. Let's get you over to here-ish. Start making our way up there. Well, hold on. All right, looks good. Let's get the miner down. That looks good. Get you powered up, and then you're a normal node, so we're doing full overclocking for you, right? Yeah, 600 per minute. Nice. Okay. It's another node done. The ore begins to flow. Very nice. It's kind of a long, weird conveyor belt down to the ground. Lots of sharp right angles. But it'll get the job done. And then we're going to build the train all the way over there to get the last impure node. Okay, it's actually quite a ways to the last node, so we got some more work to do. And then we got to set up the train route, but that's okay. We know how to do that. Yeah, this'll thread through this canyon very nicely. Right past that gorgeous waterfall. We'll make a turn here. And go do something like that direction, I think. Maybe not. Maybe we'll go... one more click to the right. Yeah, that looks better. Come on, build underneath. Oh. Come on. You know what I want you to do. Why aren't you doing it? Build underneath this, please. Why is it suddenly giving me problems? There we go. That was weird. Hey, Derek Harrison, welcome back to the channel. Did you watch any train tutorials since yesterday? I did not. I just didn't. No, I was playing Metaphor Refantasio instead of doing my homework. My bad. My bad. I kind of want to play it some more right now. It's really good. It's really, really good. Okay, we're going to need to raise the train and make a turn here. So this is tricky. I might have to come back further than this. I think that's okay, and then we want to be going in that direction to get through this chasm. So I don't think we can have a lift quite that steep. Let's try it and see. There is also a bunch of coal here that we're kind of barreling through. Is this high enough? I don't think it is. Okay. We'll go 2 meters, 3 meters higher. Maybe even a little higher than that. Yeah, we'll come up so we're well above the surface here. Not leave ourselves open to having to do this again. And then... something like that. Let's see how that wants to connect, or if it does. It's too steep. Okay. Go back further. That it will do. So I'll take that. And move forward. Okay, let's take a look where we're going. So we're coming down here, and then we need to curve around to the left, and then the impure node's somewhere over here. This is kind of fun. It's kind of relaxing to just build a railroad like this. Like, there's no complexity to it. It's just one of those things where, like, you slowly build it piece by piece, and then all of a sudden it's done and you have a functioning thing, and it's like, it's mindless. It's not mindless, but it's simple work that ends up being quite enjoyable. All right, so we got some trees here. We need to curve around to the left and head around the right side of that. So we need to be heading in that direction. It's a bit of a steeper turn, so I'll give myself a little bit more space here. We want to be going that way. I will have to cut down some of these trees, I think. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty sharp turn. So we'll see what we have to do to make it work. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Let's chop down some trees real quick. At least I have you. Yeah. No, you guys were right. It's just, it's hard to understand when you're, like, it's hard to type an explanation for some of how some of that stuff works. It's like, you have to really take your time and write a paragraph and be clear and concise in your description. Technical writing is not easy. It's very much a job that requires a skill. And most people who aren't trained in it aren't particularly strong at it. So it's hard to get that it's hard to get that description into YouTube chat. It's not something that's easy to explain. Okay, we are almost directly alongside the S.A.M. So we're very close to where the final station will be. Didn't take that long to build pretty much all the way across the map, because this is coming from... Yeah, this came all the way from over here at the hub. Wait, where's the hub? Yeah. So that's a pretty long railroad. That's almost the entire width of the... That's like 3/4 the width of the map. It only took us like half an hour to build. I'd say that's not bad at all. Okay, here's fine for the final stop. Let's get that built. We'll put down... We'll go to transport and put down the final station. That's going to go right here. Then we'll put down the freight car, or the freight platform. That's going to go right there. Get this attached up. There we go. That looks good. You guys are both going to be purple. You are going to load the train. Yep, looks good. All right, let's start making our way up to the ore. So we're going to need a buffer here, and then I think the ore is coming from up there, so it's going to come down this ridge and across and into the buffer. So we'll put the buffer here. Storage container, output to input. No, I got you wrong. Is it like that? Looks good. Okay. I think we'll route you around that iron node. And over to, yeah, somewhere around here where we'll put a lift to bring the ore down. That looks okay. Not sure how we're getting the power line up there yet, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Let's get something here. It's a little bit off, but... let me just use a splitter here to trim this a little bit. And then we'll put together the floor holes we're going to need. You're going to be right there in the middle. And then we'll go up as high as we need to, while taking power with us. You'll reach right around there. Looks good. And And you'll come up to here, maybe? And then from there up to there. Oh, look at this. Look at this right here. What are you hiding? What are you hiding? What's in here? What was the point of this? It's like there's nothing here. Is there something... That's weird. Why would that be there? It doesn't, there's nothing in there. Or is there? Hold on. Oh. I didn't take this path. Okay, a bunch of splitters. You're protecting a yellow slug? That is so underwhelming. There should be a summer sloop here. Each of the last 2 stops are filling the same freight car. Correct, yes. Because I've got filling this freight car are a normal node and an impure node. So all told, that's going to be 900, which I can split between 2 belts at the output side, and that'll be fine. Oh, did I already have power over here? Maybe. Where the hell is this S.A.M node? Oh, did I screw up? Is it down on the ground? Where is it? Hold on. It's to my left. Let's go ahead and remove this. Wait, where is it then? Oh no, it's underground? Don't tell me it's underground. Oh crap, I think it's underground. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, as I sink down, I'm getting closer to it. Okay. 42 meters this way. Oh, that's not great. I gotta figure out how to get in here now. And pull it out. So that, we're not gonna need that lift, because it's not up top like I thought. I should have come and checked out this actual... I should have looked for the actual, node before I started building. Alright, well, we're not quite sure where the node is or how we're getting to it. But, let's see if we can't figure it out. I'm gonna have to switch to the jetpack here for exploration. Okay, where are we getting you, S.A.M, or... Here, you're 163 meters that way. Now, I think we've already explored this and found a cave entrance. I just don't remember, unsurprisingly, where. I mean, a lot of this, you know, light orange rock looks identical throughout this area, so... I know from time to time foliage hit it. Sometimes there was, like... From a little bit further back, you could see an obvious hole, but I was, like, going inside of it. So I couldn't find it. There is a way down here. I probably need to do this. Probably need to go down here and take a look. Is there a way further down? No, it doesn't look like it. There's got to be a way in there to get this ore. I just don't know where. That is not a thing. Nope, can't get in there. Oh man, this sucks. I hate looking for caves, man. Hey, Silas, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, we're still working on trains. Absolutely. Right now, we're trying to figure out how to get at the ore, because it seems to be inside this pillar. And I don't see the entrance right now. It's tricky. greenery? Was greenery a clue on how to get in? I'm really not seeing an entrance here. Once I find it, it'll be obvious, but it's the finding it part that is not easy. Is it behind this waterfall? No. Dang it. Now hold on. Got some greenery over here. This looks maybe... Here we go. This looks promising. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Now, if this is the only exit, it's kind of a long way to get it out, but maybe there's another exit that I can find from inside. All right, there's the S.A.M ore. Looks like that might be the only exit. We'll check around. Hold on, this looks destructible. It is. Okay, so there's a way out here as well. Where does this lead out? Yeah, man, I would not want to deal with those guys if I was if I was not on passive mode. Okay, so this is not an exit. It's a death trap put in by sadist developers. So it does look like the way I came in is the only way out for the ore, which, but I don't have a choice. There doesn't... Yeah, there's only the one way. All right, let's start building something that'll take the ore out. And then we'll come back once we have that in place. All right. You can come to there. And then over to here like this. Well, you're kind of having trouble here. Okay. You'll come out around here. Come up this incline a little bit. We'll come out to here. All right, so where are we in relation to the train? It's around that side of the cliff. All right. I guess it doesn't super matter how this looks like. It just needs to get there. Let's redo this piece and get it right to the edge. Okay, it's in the rock a little bit. What can you do? It'll work. Okay. So we've got our route for... You know what? I really dislike that. Let's get you out to here. And then we come down. I guess we get rid of conveyor pole, get the lift down, do something like this. There we go. That's much better. And then the S.A.M shall flow. Okay, so now we need to get power into that cave and get the miner set up, which is another whole ordeal, but we can do that. We can do that. I think I'm gonna delete this climbing wire because we don't need this anymore. All right, why don't you come to here? We'll start getting you down and into the cave with the nasty spitters. That's hard to deal with. Ugh. I'm getting pushed back by my own line here. Yeah, it's just gonna have to clip through the wall, unfortunately. Okay. Miner. We're almost done here. There we go. You can get overclocked. There's 300 per minute. Perfect. Okay. It's kind of a gnarly line here, but it works. It gets the job done, right? Okay. Woo. Mix Up, hello, and Red Rax, hello to you as well. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are working on collecting S.A.M ore, and there is a lot of it to collect. So, you are going to load the train, right? Okay. I think we gotta go all the way back to get the train set up, so let's set up our stations. Where are we here? Dune Desert S.A.M collection. Dune Desert S.A.M. How many letters do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dune Desert S.A.M. Mine. Sure, S.A.M Mine. That's the name of this station. And now we're gonna run our ass back to the other station. Name that one, and then set up the train line. Actually, you know what? Just for getting back, we can just build a locomotive because it's a lot faster. Which way do I want to go here? Like this. Yeah, this doesn't need to be the final locomotive. This is just for us. So let's get up to 120 kilometers per second, shall we? Or meter, or minute. Depot? No, it's not a depot. The depot would be back home, I guess. Oh, that's nice. 120 kilometers per hour is not bad. Much faster than I can run, for sure. So I'm pretty happy with this train line. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with the build here. I don't know whether we need any more S.A.M or not. I think we'll start looking at actually using what we have, and we'll see whether we feel we need more. I did not brake fast enough. Okay, so this is a different station. We need to name it. Where are we here? Oh, I know the name, but I can't remember it. It's, Desert Mountain Plateaus of the Spire Coast? Okay. So you're gonna be... Spire Coast S.A.M Mine. That works for me. You guys need to be purple because you're all Sammy. Okay. You're set to load trains? Yes, and you are already full. Good for you. Let's get back home. We've got our third station over here. We need to name this one. Technically, this is the Spire Coast as well. We'll have to name it differently. Is there anything that helps us on the map? Spire Islands. We're in the Spire Islands here, right? Roughly? Like, those are the Spire Islands. We'll just call this Spire Islands. That works for me. Spire Islands. S.A.M mine. Very nice. Okay. You should be set to load as well. Yep. Okay, we're all set. So all of our stuff is ready. We just got to get home and set up the trains now. How many S.A.M nodes are you connecting? This line will collect from 3 nodes. A pure node, a normal node, and an impure node. All told, we'll have 780 plus 900 is what? 1680 S.A.M per minute. And I believe the train can handle the throughput, even given the length of the line here. Because one freight car can hold... what is it? 8 times 3 times 124. I have to check. But like it would, basically it would have to take longer to do a round trip than it takes the pure node to fill its depot or its freight car. And I don't think that's the case. I think the freight cars can handle a lot. We'll check in a minute here. So we already have our crossing set up. Fortunately, looks like we've got a green light to enter the path, and our presence here should, in point of fact, block off the other train. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oops. I forgot that could happen. No, don't delete the train station. Delete the train. Wait. What happens? How do I get rid of the trains? Re-rail train. Okay. Then I can delete it. Re-rail train. There we go. Okay. This train is S.A.M Expresso 1. Okay, perfect. Let's dock it. Let's get these set to unload. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so we'll need a couple of cars. And a second locomotive on this side. Looks good. Let's get them painted appropriately. Looks good. Okay, so I think all that's left to do is to set the schedule, right? All right, so we're gonna go to timetables. We're gonna go to the S.A.M Express. We're gonna edit the timetable. We're gonna start at Hub Import Station 02. Then we're gonna go to Spire Island S.A.M Mine, Spire Coast S.A.M Mine, and Dune Desert S.A.M Mine. And that's the whole shebang. Save the changes, turn on self-driving. Let's follow the path and see how it works. Press E on first train. I'm not pressing anything. This is just working. This is auto. This is self-driving right now. So off we go. Over to the Spire Island S.A.M Mine, where we'll connect where we will collect the results of the pure node miner. Very excited about this, to see this in action. Now I do want to check the capacity of the full freight car. I want to see how much that is. So we're collecting 780 per minute. Then the number of minutes it takes this train to do a round trip, multiplied by 780, we have to have that much capacity to get full throughput. I think we're gonna have it, but I need to check. The round trip shouldn't take that long, 2.5, 3 minutes maybe. The real time stopper, the real time sink is the stop at each station. It's not really moving along the track. That's pretty fast. It's only been about 20 seconds to get to this first station. That's the longest chunk, I think. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what it does. So this should be, I think, the rear car. Yeah. Okay. All right, so you should load onto this freight car. Very good, very good. We're actually going to ride this, if we can, so that we can interact with it once the loading animation is complete. Yeah, the load takes a good 20 seconds from start to finish. So that's a minute. That's 2 minutes total, just loading and unloading. Okay. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so like, because we're mining 780 per minute, we basically have 4 minutes in this car. I might need to adjust how that works, because we might not have enough. I might need to turn that into 2. That might not work. We'll have to wait and see how long the route is. I'm curious. Can I see S.A.M Express? Can I get a sense of... I mean, it is working, so that's a good thing. Now, here's the normal node going into this. I want to let it do its thing and see if we can get a sense of how long the round trip is. I think it's too long, honestly, at this point. I don't think we're going to get the throughput we want. Because the train's gonna, like, 4 minutes worth of resources from the pure node. I think this train ride is longer than 4 minutes by kind of a lot. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work. But we can carry up to 3,200 items in one car. So if we figure out how long the round trip is from start to finish, I guess we're clipping through you. Okay. Oh, you got messed up by that, huh? You do not like being clipped through. Look at this. Have you ever seen this before? Wow. Ghost Bean. He's still split. Look at that. He's still split. Okay. So now the return trip won't take as long because we won't stop. But we have to unload at the far side. I've never seen that before. Ghost Bean. Entertaining. We should pass straight through the other 3 stations and go home. And we'll be able to get a sense for how effective this build. This round trip has definitely taken more than 4 minutes, though. So I'm not sure how to fix that or what to do about that. We can just leave it as is and adjust the throughput numbers to be accurate on the lines, but we'll have to see. I can't remember where you see the round trip numbers, though. I can't remember where you find that. Another thing we could do is rebuild this. We could break the line into 2, put 2 stations in the middle, and have them meet and transfer freight that way. That would be another way to fix that. Because then the pure node could probably have its own freight car and it would just go from home to the pure node, and then the second freight car would be transferred over from a second station. That could work. That's probably the fastest way to fix the problem. Rasmus Bareth, welcome to the channel. I'm glad you found that amusing. Yeah, that's a long round trip. That's like 10 minutes. I have to get the exact number here. Plus, there could be a minor delay as well if we were blocked by the other train. That probably won't happen that often, though. 9:40 for a round trip. No, it's faster on the way back because it doesn't stop everywhere. So if it's 450 for one way, you take off a minute, I think, for the 3 stops. So it's probably 350 the other way. So 5 plus 4, maybe 9 minutes. These are both unloading, which is good. So the basic design is correct, but the throughput numbers are going to be not what I need them to be. All right, at least things are flowing. All right, so... yeah, that's not great. 17 items per minute. Where can I see the round trip numbers or the trip duration numbers? If I look at the timetable on the S.A.M Express, does it show me anything like that? It really doesn't, huh? Well, then I think we do need to split that into 2 lines. Because we need to go to the pure node, pick it up, come back, unload it. That, I think, can happen relatively quickly, relatively within 4 minutes. We can time it if we need to. 805 for a round trip? Yeah, that's too much, unfortunately. That's kind of double what we can afford. Which means instead of getting 780 per minute on this one line, we're getting half that. Hopefully the good news is the actual lines are... yeah, so all the lines are coming up. Just their numbers are wrong now. So in order for these numbers to be right, I have to split the line. It's going to be a bitch and a half, but... well, it's not going to be a bee sting and a half, excuse me. It'll be relatively straightforward. It's just I have to fix things. All right, so let me make sure I remember which one is which, because I've already forgotten now. Counted from honk to honk? Very nice. 8 minutes, huh? Okay, whoa. You were coming in hot. I almost got run over. Yeah, so the forward one... yeah, so the rear one is the pure node. That was the idea. So from the import hub, the rear train is the pure node. You're heading out, huh? Good for you. I think we'll travel via another temporary electric locomotive here. Put a power shard in the train station to make them load faster. Are you serious? You can do that? You can do that? Are you for real? Oh my god, that's awesome. I had no idea you could do that. I gotta check that out. That's... oh, you're not serious? Ah, boo. I thought you were telling me like a secret that... or like a piece of, you know, a game mechanic that I had not heard before. Yeah, we got to break this into two different things. Okay, we can make that work. Yeah, all this train will do is it'll come out here and then go home, and come here and go home. That it can do in 4 minutes, I believe. So the trick is going to be transferring everything over from the other line. But I think we can make that work as well. Okay, so you're going to go away. You're going to come in here like this. You're coming from the pure node. And then we break this. And I think we come over like this. We need enough space for a station with 2 tracks, or 2 freight stations. Yeah, that should be okay right around there. So we put a second station here. Now, the hard part is going to be getting this to... let me get power over there for the time being. So I can float over here and build this. All right. You're going to live like that. Yeah, because we want to feed you in here. So both of you should be loading. Yeah, that's going to be fine. All right. So we need a station and 2... a station and 2 freights here. Well, now this one actually can be empty because we won't have anything on this one. So here we have an empty platform. And then it looks like I need a little bit more working space. But if we put the freight platform here, that'll work. Okay. Now, you get deleted. And we connect you instead like this. You go there. Then you go to the station. Or, no, you go to the station. There we go. Okay. You're gonna unload. And as soon as you unload... you transfer everything over there, right? Yeah, okay. So coming from there, the rear one is the pure node. This is the, okay, this is the one that we need to load into. So we'll have a buffer here. You'll go like this. Into that. 7. I'm gonna need 900 per minute actually, so... Can I need more than that. I need an industrial storage with both. Yeah, you'll work. Then we'll need 2 rows coming over here. Let's have... Alright, let's get rid of you and you for now. You'll come to here. Then you'll come like this. Let's cut you a little bit. Come on, get in the middle. You really don't want to. Come on. There we go. You're gonna come over here. Okay, we'll deal with you in a moment. You're gonna unload, and then you're gonna come out of there and into an industrial storage container as a buffer. Like that. Okay, looks good. You're gonna come along to here. Why didn't that connect? I built this the wrong way, huh? Yeah, okay. Okay. Need the second belt here. So where's my first one of these? I need logistics. Build a second tram on the same track. You need to build some stops in between where they could pass each other. No, I'm going to do it this way. This way makes sense to me, so this is what I'm doing. Okay, is that the right height, or does it need to be higher? No, it needs to be one higher. Okay. Where's the other break? Right there. Does that look right? That looks right-ish. We'll live with it. Okay, so this one takes longer, I think, because it's got a. It goes to the coast, then it goes to the dune, so it's got 2 stops to pick up. That's 900 per minute, 600 from the normal node, and 300 from the impure node. Then it comes back and unloads. So that should happen in less than 4 minutes. Then it all goes over and into that one. And that one picks up. Yeah, I think we've got it working now. All right. We'll call you the S.A.M transfer station. 01, I guess. S.A.M transfer 1. Transfer. There we go. S.A.M transfer station 1. I like that. Let's go to the timetable. We have stations, but we have no trains. Okay. Oh, this isn't connected. Right. So if we connect this, now we should be able to see the train. We're going to call you... We're going to change this... I guess we're going to change the name here. No, S.A.M Expresso 1 is fine. We're going to edit the timetable here. So you're going to start at S.A.M transfer station. Then you're going to go to S.A.M the Spire Coast mine, then the Dune mine, and that's your timetable. Okay. Now we need a new thing here, a whole new set here. And we're gonna put transport here as well. So locomotive, then 2 freight cars, then another locomotive. Facing the other way. Missing rubber times 20. Oh no, what's happened to my rubber? Come on. I'm right in the middle of something, guys. Are you for real? Wow. Why is all my rubber being used? What's going on? Oh, you know what I forgot to do this stream? We got like 1 billion hard drives still. Cloudy diamonds, take it. Take any alternate recipes for the tier 9 stuff we can get. Scan another one. All right, what's going on with my rubber? Why don't I have any rubber? Come on, guys, why? I don't know who the guys are that I'm talking to, but they have severely disappointed me. There's oh, because I don't... And what a surprise, it's my fault. Who could have foreseen it would be my own stupid fault? Who could have known that? All right. So now I have rubber again. God damn it. Oh, that's hilarious. Strife A, welcome back to the channel. How goes it? It goes quite well. We ended up having to change our plan slightly for the train in order to handle our throughput correctly. But I think we've got it solved now. I just need to finish up what I was doing, which granted is going to take me a minute here. So I got to get over there. And deal with it. Look at all this quick wire. I was having so many quick wire problems before. All right, it's moving now. Maybe I should take some of that, like have an overflow filter for that to get it back up into my depot. Okay, I gotta get over there to the, man, that's a long way still. Okay, let's jetpack and let's launch ourselves, shall we? All right, here we go. That's a goodly amount of forward velocity. Thank you very much, random strip of conveyor belt. You were my friend today. Okay. So good, this is working. The normal node and the impure node's output is loading in here. We just need to finish this train. Hang on. There we go. Okay. So, we're going to open the train menu. You're going to be S.A.M. Express 02. I'm going to give you a timetable. You're going to start at Spire Island Sand Mine. And then you're going to return to... Ooh, it's Hub Import Station 02, right? Yeah. All right, so let's see this happen. All right, so you're going to get the ore from the pure node, the ore from the other two nodes. You can handle 3,200 ore in one car, so that's a good thing. I think that's sufficient now. Now, the point of these storage containers is that it's supposed to be that when this is blocked and this line is not allowed to go, it continues filling in here. But I guess because this is a 780 line, it doesn't really work here. It would work if it was a 1200 line. Okay, so it took a bunch of ore. It's going off home to unload. Meanwhile, this guy Actually, that timing worked out right, although they'll have different round trips, so it'll be different. He's now starting to reload the normal node station over here. That's perfect. So this will load up. This should be, well, quite a lot, actually. The rate this is loading at is going to be, what, 780 times 2? The actual node output's 900, but it'll transfer over pretty quickly. Okay, I think now this works. I think this now works as intended. Because the round trip, if somebody did somebody catch when that beep happened, like 30 seconds ago? Like the 1 hour and 46 minutes, something like that? I think I need to color my second train, but other than that, I think we're good. So he's going to go home, unload, and come back here. So, yeah, the load's like 20 seconds. The trip does not take more than 3 minutes, so I think we're good now. Wouldn't it be great if you could speed up the load, unload with a shard? That'd be amazing. So let's see if we can see him coming in down below. See if we got everything right. This is complicated looking, but it's also pretty cool. That's not bad. I'd like it without the, oh, you just finished your unload at 148? Yeah, that's 2 minutes to get here. So 4-minute round trip should be okay. We should be fine. Do I want to be here, or do we want to be higher up? I think we want to be higher. For the photo. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool screenshot of the factory of the train complex here. I like that. Okay, so I think now we're good. I think we have the throughput now to support these numbers for real. I guess the way to find out, right? The first way to find out would be to take the 780 line and try and build machines that use 100% of that, and then see if the uptime, the efficiency on the machines remains at 100%. Hey, McCoss, welcome back. It would be nice if we could more accurately time trains. Yeah, I thought there was somewhere in the UI. I mean, I guess it's on the freight. The freight gives you a number, 87 items per minute, but like, this is so wrong because it's sat there unconnected forever. Like, it's a lot more than 87 items per minute. It should be. I guess once we have the whole thing up and running, then we could see if we're getting 780 items per minute. That would be the ideal. All right, so what are we actually using all of this SAM ore for, right? That's the next question. That is going to be this converter. No. First, we have to make reanimated SAM. The converter harnesses reanimated SAM to enable precise matter and energy transmutation. Power usage is very high and unstable, right? Because if we look at the fixite and the trigons, fixite ingot uses reanimated SAM. Yeah. And the trigon takes the ingot and turns it into trigons. And then, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that happens. So to make reanimated SAM, we do that in a constructor. 120 per minute gets you 30 per minute. Okay. Well, why don't we go ahead and get started? Let's leave plenty of room for logistics over here. I think we'll put down our constructors starting here. Yeah, okay. Now, I already have a blueprint with some constructors in it. What do I have? 8 constructors. I can't use 8 constructors because I can't get that many onto a single line. So 780 divided by 120, 6.5. I can do 6.5 constructors, I guess, worth of animated SAM. So let's go with 5 constructors here, like this. Let's just get this first one down. And then, like I said, we'll leave, I think, 3 by 3 squares along the outside. So 3 squares to the right, 3 squares to the left. I think that works. There we go. That's 5 constructors. We just finished a hard drive, so let's check in on that. Let's see what we picked up here. Petroleum diamonds or nitro rocket fuel. Well, we'll stick with this for now. And let's get another hard drive in there. I like that we're getting lots of the new stuff. So why don't we keep this simple? We'll start with the 780 line. Let's put one more here. One of you will be overclocked. That's okay. We'll do that in a moment. I guess I don't actually need you. I don't need another thing there specifically. Need this. I need this. Oh, well, actually, we don't actually know what's in here. This is going to be reanimated SAM. 120 per minute. And I think I'll take the liberty. So that's 6. 6 times 120 is 6 plus is 720, and then we have 60 left over, right? So we can get this up to 180. I think I'll make the convention be that the one that's painted white is the overclocked one, right? And then the output is all coming over here. And the input is here. Okay. Why don't we get some power over here? Like this. So they're all on. And then we'll bring in our first SAM line. Looks good. So now we don't actually have anything to do with this right now, but for the time being, let's just throw it into an awesome sync, just to have the whole system run for a bit. Like, I'm just going to delete this later. I just want to see this run for a bit. Basically, the idea, if I've set everything up correctly, this line never stops. It runs at 100% and never stops. We've fully consumed the entire line. It never has gaps. It never has stops. It remains completely saturated and just runs forever. That was the goal, to get a really efficient SAM or setup going. So right now it's working because it's consuming the right amount. And it's coming out of this freight car elevator. So yeah, this is filling up as fast as it's draining. The question is, will we see an unload from the train that can keep up with the demand of the belt? Will that happen? Looks like we're getting a few more points per minute from doing this too, for now. So 450 we can do with what? I think 3, because it would be 120, 240, 360, 480. We can do with 4. One of them underclocked. So those two 450 lines would be 4 more, slightly underclocked. In terms of production, yeah, we're not getting that many. That's 30 times 5. That's 150, 195 so far. So like we could actually join up all the outputs and have 780 on one line. We can get 4 more from here, 4 more from there. We can get 5 even from the 600 line, and then we can get 2.5 from the 300 line. But that's basically flowing as intended. There's like a minor stutter. I think that's from the splitters. Okay, so you just dropped off. Let's take a look. Yeah, you had a full load when you dropped off. So if you do a full round trip and come back here and are able to completely fill this up again, we're going to be exactly where we want to be. We do need to fill the buffer faster than it's being consumed, though, in order to make that work. So we're going to put a second line there. Yeah. So this freight should have a throughput of 780 per minute, but there's an interruption in the belts when the train is unloading, and I don't want this line to stop. I want that to be running at 100%. That's what the buffer is for. So we unload more than we can fit onto this one line, and that way this buffer is always full regardless of how many interruptions we get over here. Always nice to see 100% factory. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. We're gonna try and get this this factory, like, because this is the end game factory, and so you can see I've planned ahead, right? This time I've got a lot of vertical space between floors. I've already got lighting in. We're leaving plenty of space along the edges for logistics. We can run belts underneath or through or over or whatever we need to do. It's a very big space to work with. So the goal is to have a very nicely laid out, very logical, very organized, 100% efficiency factory for all the tier 9 stuff. So we'll consume all of this ore into reanimated S.A.M, and then we're going to have a day, because then we're going to have to figure out how to turn all of that into the fix site, which is going to take either iron, aluminum, or Caterium. Honestly, I probably go aluminum just because it's easier to get the numbers we want, but there is a ton of iron in the world, so I don't know. Maybe we'll go to the desert and make a massive iron mine and bring back like 6 freight cars full of iron, or like it would be a lot. It would be a lot of iron, like 12 freight cars full of iron. Unload that here at another station. You know, honestly, these are longer than they need to be, but I'm not going to mess with them. We're going to need to get like probably 5 or 6 more stations in here with resources before the end. But yeah, maybe I'll do aluminum or maybe I'll do iron. I don't know. Like if you look at the map, like say we came over here, look at all this iron, right? These are all impure nodes, and well, I guess some of them are normal. But there's a lot of different nodes here. We could easily make 6 to 8 cars worth of iron ingots over here. There's also some water, so we could be efficient about it to a degree. And is there even coal over there? Yeah, there's coal up in the north, so we could do all sorts of stuff with all this crap over here. Like none of this is being used right now. So like this whole area could be turned into a mega factory that just makes iron and maybe steel and I think there's some copper here as well. But like there's a lot of stuff over here, and it would be a long ride back. It would be a long ride to get back here. There's closer stuff. I mean, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. Whether it's gonna be, I can tell you this, it's not gonna be Caterium. We're not gonna use Caterium for this. Probably I'll find the closest aluminum and do that, because we have some new aluminum recipes, so it'll be sort of entertaining. All right, here he comes. We need to see you completely fill this freight car, or this freight station. because it's like half empty. I think you're going to be able to do it. Let's see. Is your throughput going to be 780, or are we going to have some slowdown here and there? Let's find out. If this is full, I think we're good. Hey, welcome back, Mix-Up. You're dabbling in drones right now, Mikos. Yeah, I've got a few drones going. They're fun. Yes. Okay. Very nice. Filled it up. So we should have full throughput on this line. It should never stop. It should never be empty. It should never dry up. Full 780 start to finish from here until the end of time. I love that. I love that. That is very satisfying. Okay. So we got to consume these other lines, which should be similarly good now, I think. You're good. You probably need, well, no, you're okay. Because you're 780 and you can only consume, what is this line? This line is 600? Yeah. All right, we're good here. So I'm going to take a break here, folks. We'll be back tomorrow with more Satisfactory. We'll start consuming all this ore. I think this is enough for now. This is 300, 900, 1800, 1680 S.A.M ore. Right? 1680? I could get more, but I don't know if I actually need it yet. Be cool with 12 carts of iron. Yeah, it would be a big build though. And we'd have to either do transfer stations or come a little closer because going across the map reduces the throughput, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with more. We'll consume all of this S.A.M ore and probably think about getting some more. There's definitely more on the map. So first of all, I'm done with these. I can't delete these from here. No, I gotta come over here and click on it to remove it. Okay. If we look at other unclaimed S.A.M nodes, resources, unclaimed that we know about. Look, all the highlighted orange ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more nodes. Now they're on the other side of the map, but I also don't have radar towers in here, so there might be more closer than that. But there is a lot more S.A.M ore to be claimed if we want to have like a mega factory here. It's just going to take inordinate amounts of time. I don't know if we actually need to do that. This might be enough to beat the game. I don't know. Before I leave, let's see how we're doing up top with the nuclear pasta. I wonder if we have 1,000 yet. And we can maybe slot another hard drive in. How did you do the fueling of the different drone stations? So I have an automated line making turbo fuel, packaged turbo fuel for me. I just like put a bunch of splitters on it and ran it around to different places. All the drones are fueled here. Wherever the remote stations are have no fuel. They're all fueled here. And I only have like 6 drones, I think, flying at any one time. So I have enough packaged turbo fuel to support that. Let's check in on nuclear pasta. It's still running, but that doesn't mean we don't have enough. What do we have? Ooh, hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 400. We've got 805 of the 1,000 we need. So once these 4 blocks are filled, which might happen by the end of next stream, we should have our 1,000. Now let's make sure we've only got 100 of these. 1 gets you 2, so we're fine there. Okay, it's happening. It's happening. Very cool. Heady days, folks. Heady days as we head into tier 9 here. We've got the, I think we're gonna live with that S.A.M ore that we have for now. I think that's enough for now. We can get more if we absolutely have to, but I think going too big will just drive me insane. Let's grab, oh, what do we want here? Quartz. and coal. 15 per minute, 8 coal for 1 diamond. Or 60 per minute with turbo fuel, which granted is a little bit more annoying to make than quartz crystals. But then we get 1 diamond for 10 coal versus 1 diamond for 8 coal. I feel like coal's going to be the limiter. I kind of want both of these just because this one makes 60 per minute. I don't know. This one's the more efficient one in terms of coal and easier to do because of the turbo fuel. So I'll take this one for now. Pink diamonds. Getting lots of diamond recipes. That's exciting. Sooner or later, we're going to need to do another hunt for hard drives. But yeah, that's a good place to stop for today. I think we're done with S.A.M ore collection for now. I'm not going to build any more trains for S.A.M ore. I think we're going to go ahead and next stream we're going to go ahead and consume it all into reanimated S.A.M and then get started on figuring out how we're going to make Trigon. I think we'll start with aluminum just because the numbers are better. And we have plenty of aluminum available on the map, so we might be building one more train station, but it would probably be to an aluminum production mine where we're going to get a couple, 1,000 or 1,500 aluminum per minute, bring it back over here and turn it into the fixed site. So that's the plan. That'll be happening early tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Pacific, and then we'll take a break for breakfast, and then we'll have our afternoon stream at 12:30 Pacific. Those are my 2 streaming times. I'd like to thank everybody for being here today. McCoss, Red Racks, Rasmuth Bareth, Mix-Up, Strife A, Silas, Rodney, Derek Harrison. Was Smurf here? I feel like Smurf was here briefly, and Pila Chu. Thank you guys so much for being here, for chatting with me, for being part of my community, and for being part of the channel. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you're lurking now or watching the VOD in the future, thanks to you as well. If you would like to come back and see me continue this Tier 9 work and wrap up the game, because it's going to be a couple more weeks, but if you'd like to come back for a live, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the alert bell so you get notified when I come online. I hope to see you then. Other than that, have a great rest of your Monday, folks. Have a great rest of your week. Thanks again for viewing and watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.